Hello, South Pacific District family. I can't believe where summer went. I just told my wife, when will summer arrive? And realized it's gone. But it does remind me of what my wife and I were able to do this past month. In July, we were able to go to Romania and Hungary. My wife has some coworkers there that we were able to be Jesus to. But it was unique that they drove us around the countryside, and while going through the countryside, I saw sheep out in a pasture and a shepherd with them. We don't really see that here in the States, but it was there. And it reminded me of Psalm 23 and how he restores my soul. Summer can come and go, and your soul isn't restored, whether you rested or not. Many times our vacation was exhausting because we would do a long drive to get to wherever we needed to go to see family and friends. We were busy the whole time there, and then a long drive and travel home. And you got home and I needed a vacation for the vacation. Summer is a time to rest, but we should always be resting. There are some thoughts in Psalm 23, and that is this. It really has become more of a worship passage to me as I pondered that. The Lord is my shepherd, and I shall not want. It causes me to go, what is it I want? Well, the immediate response is usually about health and good relationships with family and those who I fellowship with, and to enjoy them. But it really needs to spin to where if he is my shepherd and I want him as my shepherd. The uniqueness of the rest of that passage is that he as shepherd gives or provides four things. And I just want to very quickly reflect on those four things. He makes me lie down in green pastures as compared to dry pastures. And as a farmer, I know dry pastures are not a pleasant place, but green pasture, lush pastures, think of your lawn, a green lawn. It's a pleasant place. It's a restful place as compared to the irritation of something that's dry. He leads me beside still waters, and you really have to pause and think about that. But the still waters versus the chaotic waters. Now, I don't know about your life, but there are times in my life, the season of life can be extremely chaotic, but the stillness of his presence. It happens when I take the time to be still and know that he is God, to be still, to allow him to speak and to listen to him. But the next one that he does, he restores my soul. I want to pause on that because we tend to think it's a vacation that will restore us. It's an extra nap that will restore us. It's if I get to bed on time, if I can just have more workers, if I can, if. And the real restoration comes in the presence of who Jesus is, regardless of the change in circumstances. But I think if you're anything like me, you've had those seasons where you just assumed if the circumstances could change, I'd have rest. The restoration of my soul comes when he is my shepherd and I give him the permission, or I permit myself to actually let him lead me and restore me. He needs to be the one who restores you. It was always terrifying to me, and it still is. The church will never be what you aren't. Your ministry can only be as healthy as who you are. It's a terrifying thing to look at your ministry and to see issues in your ministry and realize it's reflective of you. The best way to self-examine is to look at your ministry. It's a terrifying thing because you begin to see things and you might even complain about the very ministry that you're leading, and yet it's the very reflection of who you are. And so you can learn by that. And so as we look at our ministry and the people we love and the people we lead, we self-examine. That last one is that he leads. And here's the uniqueness of this last one. As he leads me, I can lead others. So many times our vision is all about us giving leadership when it really requires us to be good followers of Jesus. The beauty of Psalm 23. I don't have any want as long as He is my shepherd, as long as He's in charge. His provision is profound because His rod and His staff, they comfort me. Even though in the midst of the enemy, He prepares a table. What that says is that circumstances might not change. He's still present. He still provides. He's still there. It's really quite profound. So as you've come to the end of summer and you may feel exhausted knowing, we got to go at it now. Fall is here. Take the time to pause and be in His presence. Follow Jesus. Let the ministry be led by Him. Simply reflect His heart, His mind, His passion. Join Him in the things that He is doing and watch. Watch what He does. I love you. We're in this together. May His peace rest on you as you choose to let Him lead and as you choose to let His provision to be perfect.